What if the true measure of a star wasn't in flashing cameras or viral headlines, but in the quiet mark they leave behind through acts of kindness, integrity, and subtle influence? In an era where fame can be fleeting, Hyun Bin and Sun the Jin continue to shine in a way that's rooted not in spectacle, but in significance. This isn't just the tale of one of Korea's most beloved couples, it's a glimpse at what lasting impact looks like when celebrity is wielded with purpose. By the end of this, you might see the man fame itself in an entirely different light. When Crash Landing on You first captured hearts, it was electric. Viewers weren't just witnessing a love story, they were feeling it. Hyun Bin and Sun, the Jin's chemistry was undeniable. Yet what many didn't notice was the foundation they had already built. Careers defined by dedication, humility, and craft. Despite their rising global stardom, they've consistently used their platform to focus on what truly matters, choosing quiet, meaningful action over flashy headlines. Hyun Bin is celebrated for his commanding presence on screen, but his off-camera impact is just as profound. In 2020, during the height of the pandemic, he quietly donated 200 million won to support disaster relief, not for recognition, but as a genuine act of care. He's also contributed behind the scenes to scholarships for aspiring artists, opening doors for young creatives in ways he knows can shape futures. There's no fanfare, no announcement, just quiet generosity, which often speaks louder than any publicity stunt ever could. Sun the Jin, often hailed as the nation's first love, brings that same depth of character into her private life. She has long championed women's causes, quietly supporting shelters and standing up for victims of domestic abuse. In an industry where staying neutral can feel safer, she's chosen compassion and conviction. Her actions show that kindness and strength can coexist, and when paired, they become a remarkable force. Together, they're more than just a perfect pair in the public eye. They embody shared principles. Even under intense scrutiny, they've made intentional decisions to keep their child away from the media. It's a clear statement. Love doesn't need external validation to be genuine. Through this, they demonstrate that navigating fame with intention and dignity is not only possible, but deeply inspiring. Their legacy isn't built on controversy or showmanship. It's grounded in quiet, consistent care for each other, for their communities, and for the responsibilities their fame entails. While the entertainment world often rewards noise and spectacle, Hyun Bin and Sun the Jin have carved a path defined by substance and sincerity. That's why their admiration endures, because they reflect something rare, profoundly human, and timeless. If their journey resonated with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What part of their story stands out the most? Share your reflections in the comments, and if you agree that true greatness often shines in silence, give this video a like, hit subscribe, and share it with someone who believes that the brightest stars don't always need to make a sound.